And we find ourselves at one of the most iconic venues in world football, the Santiago Bernabeu, here in the Spanish capital, Madrid. I'm Derek Ray, joined for commentary by former England international Lee Dixon, and this is where it all starts in the UEFA Champions League, the group stage and match day one. My goodness, so much to look forward to. It is Borussia Dortmund taking on Chelsea.
Well, the first group stage of the Champions League is always exciting. 3 points is vital for both teams to get off to a good start. Or a draw may be a good result as well. We're about to find out what happens.
Introducing the Borussia Dortmund side, Roman Bürki begins in goal. Lukas Piszczek plays with Nico Schulz in the fullback positions. Julian Brandt plays alongside Axel Witsel in central midfield. And the main forward is Paco Alcácer. Well, there's so much competition for honours just in England, Lee, but despite that, Chelsea always target the Champions League when they're in the competition.
Well, yeah, past winners, and whenever I think of Chelsea in the Champions League, I always think of drama, the games against Bayern, and famously as well against Barcelona, John Terry missing penalties, etc. Always something happens when Chelsea are playing the Champions League.
Yeah, Chelsea fans of a recent vintage have been spoiled a bit in this competition. And a look at the Chelsea starting 11. Kepa is given the green light in goal. Antonio Rudiger starts with Andreas Christensen in central defence. N'Golo Kanté starts alongside Jorginho in the centre of midfield. And Olivier Giroud is given the vote of confidence in attack. The ball with Marco Reus. In possession, Schulz. On the ball, Torgan Hazard. And you've got to keep the ball a bit better than that. And Marco Reus, usually so very creative, can be difficult to stop. Lee, in what way might he contribute here?
Well, he's strong, he's a good runner, but above all, he's intelligent. Just watch the positions he takes up on the pitch.
Pedro. Chelsea couldn't maintain possession. Natural reader of the game, Kovacic. Kovacic! And a fine stop. In possession, Schulz. Mateo Kovacic. Jorginho. Giroud on the move here. Still on level terms, moving the ball nicely. Possession changes hands, the interception there. Kanté now. Christensen. Azpilicueta. And Chelsea have given us away. From so far away, it didn't appear to be the high percentage option. Close though.
Well, he surprised everybody, including me. Long-range effort, and it wasn't too far off, was it?
Often tempting to blow your whistle straight away, but the referee let it flow and then went back and handed out the yellow card.
Well, he thought he got away with it. I mean, he looked over his shoulder, then all of a sudden the referee's there with a yellow card.
Akanji has it. talk about Chelsea, you talk about a team many people fancied to win the Champions League a decade or so ago. It didn't happen, and then against all the odds in 2012, it did finally happen.
Yeah, absolutely. You have to say they deserved it. They could get plugging away each year, but not so long ago before that as well. They were in the will.
Surely! Still possibilities. He succeeds in clearing it. Here's Kovacic.
Well, it's still all square, Derek, but I don't know how cracking goalkeeping that was.
Conte. Real chance. He must finish. Might still be able to do a bit of damage. Making sure nothing untoward happened. Cross delivered by Pedro. Well, it might still work out for them. Axel Witsel. Paco Alcácer. Torgan Hazard. Chelsea finding forward gears. Can they take advantage of this promising position? Fed over towards the back post. An easy meet for the keeper, given that cross.
So tight this game. Who's going to break the deadlock? Be brave, be a hero, take chances.
Jorginho. Conte. Good-looking sequence. Rather than a free kick, that's a foul, and it will be a potentially dangerous free kick. The referee has dished out a yellow card here.
Well, it's not malicious, it's just clumsy.
Well, that's not the way to remain top of the list, to be taking free kicks.
No, his teammates will be looking at him. That was a really, really poor effort. I'm pretty sure he won't be on the next one.
Brandt. Paco Alcácer. The electronic board has been held aloft. 2 additional minutes here. Hummels. Azpilicueta on high alert. And that is that half-time here in the Spanish capital. Possession changes hands, the interception there. Rather than a free kick, it's advantage Chelsea. The referee has dished out a yellow card here.
Well, it's not malicious, it's just clumsy.
Well, that's not the way to remain top of the list, to be taking free kicks.
No, his teammates will be looking at him. That was a really, really poor effort.
And so the second half of this Champions League group stage matchday 1 contest commences. It's with Willian. Conte now. Pedro. Plenty of running room in the wide position. Cross delivered by Pedro. And the defender takes care of business. Marco Reus, a player we talk about a lot on the big occasion, but Lee, has this been a bit of a below-par display from him?
Well, it's not been a great first.
Kovacic! Just had, well, another wonderful save to add to his portfolio. So a throw in to Chelsea. N'Golo Conte. Pedro. Conte now. Might be able to get in behind the defence. N'Golo Conte. Mateo Kovacic. Here is Willian. They've regained possession. And 30 minutes left for play in this match. Sancho now. Giroud. It's with Willian. Still on level terms, moving the ball nicely. But it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Well, he was just a fraction offside then.
That's all he needs to be, a fraction, and it was so close.
And a substitution in the offing. Oh, he's given it away. Marcos Alonso. Delightful pass. Looks promising, this. He's given it straight to the opposition. We're now inside the final 20 minutes of the game. Abraham. And it's with Pedro. Beautifully timed.
Well, the clock is ticking. Dortmund are running out of time. The fans are getting anxious. They're getting expectant. They want a winner.
Abraham. Here's Kovacic. Kovacic. A chance to whip it in. It has to be. Might still be able to do a bit of damage. Well, a moment he would dearly love to have back.
Well, listen, he's tried to hit it too hard. Just relax a little bit, focus on your technique.
Jorginho. Conte now. And he's beaten him here. And he's broken free. Oh, he's missed a superb opportunity in the dying embers, Lee.
Well, 0-0 for long periods. When the chance comes along, you really do have to take it. Well, Chelsea very much dictating the tempo over the last 15 minutes or so, Derek. And with these chances that they've created, they've got to go on and win it, surely. Pressure is telling.
It's with Dahoud. Sancho. Crossing opportunity. Off the post and back in play. The electronic board has been held aloft. 2 additional minutes here. And a wild attempt from long range. Not one for his highlight reel.
Well, it's a poor choice. He's got other options on. Why is he shooting from that distance?
Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. And the final whistle is sounded. Borussia Dortmund really wanted to win this game to get off to a flyer, but instead they've dropped a couple of points in their opening match of the Champions League campaign.
Well, they can't really complain. It's not an ideal start. 3 points would have been the target at the start of the night, and there's a little bit more pressure just been piled on them now for game 2.
Possession changes hands, the interception there. Rather than a free kick, it's advantage Chelsea. The referee has dished out a yellow card here.
Well, it's not malicious, it's just clumsy.
Well, that's not the way to remain top of the list, to be taking free kicks.
No, his teammates will be looking at him. That was a really poor effort.
And he's broken free. Oh, he's missed a superb opportunity in the dying embers league.
Well, 0-0 for long periods. When the chance comes along, you really...
And a wild attempt from long range. Not one for his highlight reel.
Well, it's a poor choice. He's got other options on. Why is he shooting?